you with God, bless you with a power, an anointed man of God. For that single woman who say, who gonna want me? I got 4 children and I ain't even married. Who gonna want to marry me? God allowed you to go through that so you can tell some woman that God will and good give you a good man. See, some things it ain't just for you. It's just so that when you get ready to give your testimony, you can let somebody else know what God done did. Come on here. See, God, it's easy for him to say, oh, let's get that person here. They got all the money. They got all this going on. Oh, they got the perfect bill of health. Oh, their marriage is perfect. See, it'll be hard for us to say, well, yeah, it's hard for you to tell me that. But if you ain't never went without, how can you tell me? That's just like that person. Like my dad is dead. If your father is alive, you can't tell me you know how I feel. Because your father's alive. You can sympathize with me, but you can't tell me that because my dad is dead and your dad is alive. So it's that same thing. You can't tell somebody like that person that's single. Oh, girl, God gonna give you that. God gonna bless you with that husband. Just hold still and just hold fast. And she said, well, wait a minute. You sitting up there. You got a man laying next to you. But see, if I ain't never really been single to actually have to go through that, how can I really tell? I can tell them according to the word. But I really can't tell you that because I really haven't lived a single life a long time. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, see, you got to understand everything. It ain't because of you. You got to say, God, you know what? Help me to do this thing in confidence. Help me, Lord, not my will, but for your will to be done. But you got to obey. See, it's talking about the children of Israel when they was in the midst of the wilderness. They went around that wilderness for 40 years. And they could have been delivered in a matter of days. How does that make sense? You going around in the same circle for 40 years and you could have been out in that place in a matter of days. So that's telling me that you got to let him kill that mindset. Because if you don't let him kill that mindset, you'll be in the same situation you always been in if you don't let him kill it. You can pray all you want to, but if you don't let him kill that thing, your issue, you'll be in that same situation. That's why he began to tell us in worship and praise. You keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same thing. How you going to keep on worshiping him the same way and thinking that God's going to release some powerful things to you and you're doing the same thing you always did? That's insane. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, but you're expecting a different result. You want something from God, you got to come outside your comfort zone to let you know if you always comfortable, you out of place. You out of place. Because when it comes to the thing of God, he going to always have you uncomfortable. Why? Because he needs you to depend on him. Because see, if you comfortable, they're telling you, you're depending on yourself. Self can't do nothing. You got to depend on him.